Welcome to Caymanas Park Replay and Highlights Show, where we show the latest horse racing replays and results.
Field 9. They're ready. They're off. Savitar comes out at the back with Sana. They share last at the moment. Naidan took off fastest of them all as they go flashing past the 5. Cupcake on the outside, Plutologist in the blue on the rail, and snapping at their heels early in the yellow. That's Euphoria as they arrive at the half mile. 2.5 lengths back behind Euphoria. Oh my goodness, Rashid is a neck down on the rail. Savitar now making progress. A gap of some 6 lengths to Bad Boy Theodore, then Sana toward the back with a Bangle Rebel. They're arriving at the 3 and making their way toward the 5/16th, and it is Plutologist and Linton Stedman who dictate terms. Cupcake already now showing that Cupcake will go wide as they enter the turn, and Cupcake has blown it completely as Plutologist straightens up near the rail with the advantage. Oh my goodness, now launching an attack. Euphoria in the yellow down against the rail. Rashid under the left-hand stick, drifting all over the place. Cupcake near the stand fence, but it is Plutologist now running on fumes at the moment as oh my goodness attacks along with Rashid, who went wide inside the final 16th. Rashid on the outside now picks up the lead from oh my goodness and Plutologist over on the rail. The rider easing already, and Rashid comes away to win under Devon A. Thomas from oh my goodness, Plutologist. Cupcake could be Bad Boy Theodore just over Euphoria. Five furlongs round. Last one in field in line. They're ready? They're off. Fair start. Pellicula, though, left at the back. As they charge down the far side, Rapunzel in between horses, Infinito out wide. Awesome Rich is the one with the speed on the fence as they now flash past the 4 furlong point with a Baby Like now coming through runners to get that lead. Maggie's Boy and Rapunzel in hot pursuit. Awesome Rich has hit reverse, could have hit a speed bump, overtaken by Fly Messenger Fly. On the outside, Powerhouse to make ground, overtaking Awesome Rich. Pellicula is next, and at the back it is Infinito as they're about to come thundering into the top of the stretch. 2 furlongs to go. Baby Like on that lead. Rapunzel in the orange and white over against the rail, trying to rally. Fly Messenger Fly will ask to reel them in as they come thundering up toward the final furlong. Here is a power in between horses. Pellicula has nowhere to go, all dressed up on the rail, but it's Fly Messenger Fly with that lead. Baby Like now rallying toward his inside. It is Fly Messenger Fly. A Baby Like Pecula now gets ground, but oh, too late. Fly Messenger Fly beats Baby Like and Pellicula. Then Power. Rapunzel is 5th.
Seven furlong the distance, or 1,400 meters. And they're off and racing. Sweet Medicine didn't get a good start, so there's a Vampire Rejection. Thunder Strike wants that lead, but rushing around that, it's a beautiful day. And that one has speed as they pass the 6. It's a beautiful day in front of Fabulosity down in second. Right on his inside, that is Thunder Strike. Then comes Vampire Rejection recovering. Then comes a Sweet Surprise racing in 5th. A length behind Sweet Surprise, that's Sweet Medicine Kaya, and tailing off badly, It's All I. They've got 4 furlongs to travel, and it's a beautiful day. In front, Fabulosity, Vampire Rejection, pressing home an attack on the outside. These two traveling together 2 lengths away before we come to Thunder Strike. Behind Thunder Strike, that is Sweet Surprise. Tailing off now, that's Kaya. And behind the Kaya, that is Sweet Medicine, and still not recovering, It's All I. They're going to come at the top of the lane. 2 furlongs to travel, and it is in front. It's a beautiful day. traveling nicely on that lead. But here comes the cavalry. It's a beautiful day, stepping off and leaves the rail to it on the inside. That's Thunder Strike. It's a beautiful day, still holding on. Thunder Strike coming up the rail menacingly, a furlong to travel. It's a beautiful day, still keeping on. Thunder Strike trying to come forward. It's a beautiful day. It's traveling nicely, and it looks like a beautiful day for the connection. But here comes the Thunder Strike, and Thunder Strike. It's a beautiful day. They've gone by together, bobbing heads. Running on for third, that is It's All Like Kaya is fourth. Not yet ready. Now he is. They're off and racing in the fourth. Marginally missing it. That is Ianza Links as they come towards the 6 furlong point on the course. They're bungling up on the lead. Just the leader, that looks to be Den Street. Daddy Jones right on his inside. Just on their outside, that's I Am Fred. Behind those on the rail, that is Ianza Links. Coming around Ianza Links, that is Burn Notice. Behind Burn Notice, that's Labica. Ianza Links on the rail in sixth. Racing in seventh, that's Sir John. And racing at the back, it's Regal and Royal. They're at the half mile, and it is I Am Fred eking out a narrow lead, maybe a half a length from Daddy Jones, tracking intently and traveling easy. Coming around, that's Den Street. Daddy Jones relegated to third. Racing in fourth, that is Burn Notice. Behind Burn Notice, that is Sir John as they thunder at the top of the lane. 2 furlongs to travel, and still in front, I Am Fred kicking away on the outside. Den Street running a big one. Right on the rail is Daddy Jones, but it's coming away. That is I Am Fred kicking on, maybe 3 lengths clear. Coming to the furlong pole, I Am Fred is traveling nicely too. I Am Fred in front and beginning to go away from them. Running on the inside, that is Burn Notice. I Am Fred in front and in charge. I Am Fred wins from Burn Notice, Den Street, and Daddy Jones.
Large field. Starting gate attendant out of the way. They're ready. They're off. Almost perfect start. Queen Adele just toward the back early. As Pereza took off quickly, a wall of horses wanting that lead. Sticky Don is right toward the outside, also wanting it as they go flashing past the 5. Absolute Blue is showing speed up front, and Absolute Blue may just be the leader over Sticky Don. JJ Warrior, the grey, hustling up against the fence, goes after them as they leave the 3. They're followed up by Legal Opportunity. There goes Traditional Boy now moving past horses. Little Grovey thing in behind Legal Opportunity. Prime 1 and Pereza race next. Iho Primera Indicator on beginning to overtake as they leave the 3. Queen Adele in the green races up next ahead of Dancing in the Breeze. Fearless Man is on the rail, then Always Vigorous Tiger Bella. And toward the back of the field at this stage, that appears to be Victoria's Medallion as the field have turned for home, and they leave the quarter pole behind them. Absolute Blue maintaining the advantage up front. Traditional Boy throwing down the challenge. Sticky Don now asked to close up over against the rail. Legal Opportunity also making late ground, and widest of them all in the Rabbanac colours, that's Iho Primera inside the final 16th. Out in front it is Traditional Boy. Iho Primera beginning to come with a charge. It's going to be close between Iho Primera, Traditional Boy, then Pereza, Sticky Don, and Absolute Blue.
1,820 meters, that's the trip. Starter is ready. Dwayne Timo ready for a start, off and racing. Lyceum misses it along with Nala's Bushman. He's running later. And coming across from that wide draw, it is in front, Divine Lexi. But shaving on the inside and saving ground and marginal of the leader, that's Radical. So Radical in front of Divine Lexi. Ride with the Mob races in third, racing in fourth. That is Corolando. Right on his inside, that's whatever. And on the outside, Rockaway, tailing off badly Lyceum. And behind Lyceum, we find Nala's Bushman. Passing the sixth, and it is Divine Lexi, intent on that lead. Radical saving ground on the rail, trying to cut apart between horses. That is Ride with the Mob. Behind Ride with the Mob, Rockaway coming around nicely, passing the five. Then comes whatever, Corolando, and still the trailing pair of Lyceum and Nala's Bushman. Heading toward the four, it is Divine Lexi in front by a length. From on the outside, coming around dangerously, that's Rackaway. And Rackaway now, it's the front. Divine Lexi will have to find something else. Coming on the outside, that's Corolando, also there. And coming on, Ride with the Mob. Tailing off a bit, that's whatever. And hopelessly looking out of it, that is Radical, Lyceum, and Nala's Bushman. They turn for the 2 furlongs to go, turning for the money. And it is Rackaway in front. From Ride with the Mob coming on the outside, that's Corolando still in front. Rackaway, a furlong to travel, in excess of a furlong to travel, and it's Rackaway with the right and left hand stick. Rackaway passing the furlong pole in front and looks to have this one all won. Laboring in second, that's Ride with the Mob. Rackaway sprinting clear of Ride with the Mob. Rackaway wins. Ride with the Mob is second. Got tied for third between Corolando and Divine Lexi, whatever is fifth.
Event. Number 1, Radical 1. Five furlong straight. Field in 9. They're ready. They're off. Big Paul comes away with Sacrifice and St. Michael. They're nearest to us. Kunuma now beginning to drift more toward the center. Balazzo is in the middle and drifting to the stands. And Balazzo is right up with the front end along with a Big Paul. Mamacita more toward the center of the racetrack as they've covered the first furlong and a half. Balazzo looks to have the overall lead. Big Paul is in a very handy position. So too Mamacita in the red cap with the yellow as they thunder up toward the final quarter. And Balazzo now put to the right-hand stick begins to come to the stand fence. Big Paul just in behind Balazzo. On the far side, Mamacita racing all alone. The rest have a lot to find from here as they're inside the last quarter. Balazzo under the stands. Toward the far side, Mamacita. Big Paul now gets going, and it is Big Paul under the stand fence who grabs the lead from a tiring Balazzo. Mamacita is over on the far side. Big Paul from Mamacita. On the far side, Two Blue Attitude coming home with a late dash, but it is Big Paul driving up. They've gone by together. Blue Attitude on the far side, Big Paul nearest to us. In between them, Mamacita, then Papa Albert and St. Michael. Goes in. Field in 9. They're off immediately. Former Gladiator, Ras Emanuel, they get good starts in the center. Bar Agree is racing near the stands, just toward the inside of Bar Agree, Nevada, showing speed. Sparkle Diamond just in behind them. Loose Ball stepping over in behind Former Gladiator as they come charging up toward us. Unknown Soldier looks to be also traveling pretty quickly and has come across. Capture My Ship is racing more in the center. Ras Emanuel on the far side with Air of Fire. But Unknown Soldier and Capture My Ship rubbing shoulders. Former Gladiator in behind them. Sparkle Diamond, the one right against the stands. On the far side, that's Ras Emanuel in the green and red with a yellow cap, but it's Capture My Ship holding on to that lead from Sparkle Diamond and Unknown Soldier. Ras Emanuel flashing home on the far side. They race now inside the final 16th. It is Capture My Ship. Ras Emanuel on the far side. Sparkle Diamond nearest to us. Capture My Ship beats Sparkle Diamond and Ras Emanuel. Close in behind. Excessive Force is under the stands. Unknown Soldier faded back. And then we have Nevada. Mumin, here's Magical Mood. Final one to enter. Field in 9 for the 9th and final. 1100 meters. They're off immediately. Fair start. Bridal Blush just missed it, along with Tequila Blue racing wide. Queen T is now relegated to last. As they charge down the backstretch, Sure Curlin is on the outside, vying for that lead. Mum is right there too. In between them, that's Catawba. And these three in a very tight grouping as they leave the half mile. Magical Mood races up next ahead of Jazz and Blessings. Lady Magnum in the pink racing out wide. Let's Get It On in the grey, Great Britain behind. Just about 8 or 9 lengths separates them as they leave the three. Bridal Blush has made some progress. Tequila Blue is 3 lengths further back. Turn On the Light with a blown bulb racing with a lot to do at this stage. Then we have Do Your Job. And at the back of the field, it is a Queen T as they've turned for home at the top of the stretch. They've left the quarter pole behind them, and Mum dictates the pace inside the final 3/16. A crack or two of the right-hand stick. Here is Magical Mood now trying to close the gap. Mum under pressure from Magical Mood. Let's Get It On begins to make ground over against the rail. Great Brit is also closing up well, but Mum has the lead. Here is Magical Mood now pointing the head in front, and Magical Mood will take it over Mum. Let's Get It On in Great Britain, a tight photo. Then Bridal Blush is 5th. $332,940.99. Twilight 6, 24 winners, $135,294. 42 winners of the late pick 5, $13,753 and 50 cents.